What a fantastic movie this is.
It's good fun,
so much fun. Johnny, how did you not lose it by doing Charlie and this at the same time?
Well, wow, just, watching Tim, Tim directing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Corpse Bride at the same time was a total inspiration. So my bit was easy. We'd finish work on Charlie, go into the recording studio for a couple of hours, and I'd do that, once every couple of weeks. And,
but you had to change your, you're doing a British thing here, so you had to get into Victor mode. How did you manage that?
The funny thing was that I was kind of so focused on Charlie that I wasn't really expecting, Tim at one point came to me at work and said, on Charlie, and said, maybe tonight if you feel up to it, we'll go and record some Corpse Bride stuff. And I went, oh, sure, of course, and then I was sort of really kind of like, well, okay, let's talk about Victor, so I tried to grill him and find out what he wanted to hear, what he wanted to see. And that's how I found him. I mean, it was, literally minutes before we started recording that I heard Victor for the first time.
Wow. It's really different, too. I mean, it's fantastic. And what's your voiceover process? How do you enjoy doing that or not enjoy it?
I enjoyed it very much. I mean, it's all very new to me. It's an interesting process. It's a fascinating process, in fact. But and there's something very pure about it being just from the page into the air and onto the sort of recording machine. You have that, but you combine that with the idea that you're doing scenes with people and they're going to mesh these voices together. You're doing scenes with people you've never met before, which is slightly absurd and kind of great at the same time.
Yeah. Now, did you have to do a lot of stuff on your own, or were you able to interact with Helena and Emily and everybody else?
No, pretty much. All I had was I would get tapes early on so that I could hear the other characters just as a reference, and then when I went into the studio to record there was an actress there or an actor working opposite me, but we weren't, I couldn't see her, and it was sort of very strange.
Yeah, very strange. Yeah, it must be a great challenge, I would think.
Yeah, but good fun.
Now, I need an answer. I want to know what the secret code is between you and Tim Burton, because, man, every movie is better and better and better. So, what is it? You've got to give it up.
Well,
come on.
The secret code is Tim. He's just such an amazing guy and filmmaker. I mean, he's just so pure and unrelenting and never, not capable of compromise in terms of his vision. There's a strange kind of, I don't know, there's a strange understanding that we have, or a kind of similar outlook, odd fascination with things, the absurd, the world, all that. I don't know. It's a weird language.
Well, keep up the good work. Like I say, in your contract, I think I told you this when I talked to you about for Charlie, because you guys have to do all your movies together. That's it.
Tell him that.
I have told him that. Good. So, it's going to happen.
I'm ready.
I'll do anything. I'll get your coffee, whatever, but I want to be there. No, Johnny, when you get a script these days, I mean, you've got so much coming up and you're working on Pirates now, but at this point in your career, what is it that you look for? What are you striving? What do you want to do? Is there something you haven't done yet that you really want to do?
It's sort of still the same process for me. When I open up a screenplay, I just want to be like an audience member. You want to be surprised. You want to be stimulated. You want to see something or feel something different, and feel like that you're going into a world that hasn't been milked to death. So that's really it for me. I just I want to try. I want to keep trying new things.
And two back-to-back family films. And then, of course, Pirates is always also great for kids. Is this the dad thing going on here influencing your roles, or?
Probably to some degree, yeah. But I honestly believe that my kids, even before they arrived, were influencing my choices, because at a certain point in my work, I decided, I'm only going to do the things that I feel good about, and regardless of whether this thing they call a career works or not, because I kept thinking of the day that I evaporate and my kiddies, are stuck with all this stuff to look at, So I wanted them to at least, be proud of a period in my life.
Well, you should be totally proud with everything you do, man. You're fantastic. Mm-hmm. How is the pirate stuff going, and what was it like with the three of you reuniting again?
It was great, It was, weird thing was, it was sort of like you just took a break for like a week. It was like a long weekend, or like you had a Christmas break and you came back. So it just felt like you're back in the deal again.
Yeah.
And everybody's terrific, Kira, Orlando, a lot of really good actors, new actors in 2 and 3. It's a good ride.
I can't wait to see it. Yeah, so when you came in, did you see all the girls and everybody hanging out there? Because they're all waiting for you out there. Well, how do you deal with that?
Well, you just kind of stop and say hi and shake some hands, and I'm very thankful. I mean, I'm very fortunate, because we as actors owe everything to those people. They're our employers, man. They're our boss. They keep us in the saddle, so I know it's important.
Well, keep up the great work, Johnny. It was always lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much, and best of luck with this. It's so fantastic.
Thanks.